Okay, next we will move on to the very important concept in fourth chapter, that is a process of recording the transaction tally. Okay, already discussed that is types of voucher. Okay, briefly. Then with the having that kind of concepts, we'll look after the how to record the transaction in the tally. Then very important thing is that I'll give you some information, the steps, which are the steps you should be follow while recording the transaction in the tally. Okay, every step is very important one. According to the steps only, we need to be record the one transaction in the tally, so that which are the steps I'm discussing now, the same steps will repeat for all the transactions. Okay, so that on the base of this procedure only, we need to be record the transaction each transaction in the tally. Okay, we will see the what is the first step we have. So the first step is the general entry. Okay, then as soon as you receive the invoice, you should be identify the what accounts, which are the accounts is involved in the particular invoice, nothing but in the transaction, whichever the transactions is there, in that we should be identify the accounts, which are the accounts is involved in the particular transaction, because in every general entries we can find the what accounts, so that whichever the accounts is effective to the particular transaction, that account should be identified. Then one more is a very important thing there, that is a creation of group if necessary. Okay, nothing but already we discussed that in first video in fourth chapter, that is a group creation concept. Okay, if any need is there, the group creation, in the situation create the group, otherwise there is no need for creation of group, because already we have the predefined group in the tally. So with the help of that predefined group, we can possible to generate the transaction. If it is required for creation, required for any other group other than the predefined, then we should be create. Okay, before what passing the voucher. Then if not, there is no required to create the group here. Okay, next one, the second step we have, that is creation of ledger accounts. It's very important one, creation of ledger account, because while passing the transaction or recording the transaction with the help of vouchers, the vouchers will record the transaction with the help of what, this ledger account. Okay, so that we should be create the ledger account, those ledger account you are found in the transaction. See here, this first step is the general transaction is only for our reference. Okay, identification of ledger accounts. Okay, the tally we never ask for what general entries. For our reference, we should be identify the we should be pass the entry. Okay, when you pass the entry, that time it will be help for identify the ledger account, which ledger account need to be create. Okay, so that for passing the entries in tally with the help of voucher, you should be what, create ledger account. Okay, then one more thing is very important one. Once you are created any ledger in the tally, okay, then there is no need for creating again and again. Okay, once you created with the reference of that company, that account will be exist. Okay, so there is no requirement to create again and again with the related to the transaction. If you are created the ledger with the help of any with the reference of any transactions particular ledger account, that ledger account will carry till the what, deleting that ledger account. Okay, so that there is no requirement for creating already created ledger accounts again and again. This is a very important thing, note down this one. The next one, okay, for this creation of the ledger account, already I discussed with that how to create the ledger account in first video. Then again I will say this one syntax, that is a gateway of tally, alt F3, account information, then from the ledger, either you can select single or multiple ledger, then press what, create. Okay, we will get the what, ledger creation screen. Okay, in that ledger creation screen, okay, we'll show ledger creation screen here, right? See here, this is the what ledger creation screen. Okay, when you use that syntax, no, that time you will get the word this ledger creation screen. Okay, in this ledger creation screen, you should be type here the ledger name, which ledger is involved or which account is involved in the particular transaction. That account name should be record here. Okay, after recording the account name, ledger account name, very important this one, we should be select this under. Okay, under nothing but what here, group. Okay, so that I told in first video, the group is very important in the tally. So whichever the account you are creating, ledger account creating, that name should be typed here. After that, you should be select the account, nothing but under which account this particular ledger will be comes in. For example, if I am creating the what debtors account, for example, Kiran account, that comes under sundry debtors. Okay, in that situation I should be select what, sundry debtors. For example, I am creating the owner account, for example Ramesh capital account. Okay, in that situation I should be select what, capital account, nothing but under nothing but here this ledger, which other ledger is creating, that comes under which group, that should be select. Okay, when you come this option, no, you will get pop-up menu here. Okay, in that menu, in that list, in that list we can easily select. Okay, comes under which account. Okay, this two is very important one. If you are selecting a wrong group, okay, your account shows as a wrong. Okay, so that at the time of creating the ledger account, you should be careful regarding about under which group the particular ledger will comes. That should be select carefully. That we will discuss one by one at the time of creation of ledger. Okay. Next one is type step 3, that is voucher entry. So here the first one, for our reference, we should be pass the entry. If any need is there for creation of group, you can create, otherwise we have predetermined group. Okay, next one, the very important thing that after generalizing that, after identification of the accounts by passing the entries, then we should identify the what, ledger accounts. Okay, which are the ledger accounts involved in the particular transaction. Okay, repeating again, the step number 1, general entry, it is only the our reference. The tally will not ask passing the entry here. Okay, why we need to be pass this entry for our reference? Because of identifying the what, ledger account, which ledger account is involved. Okay, you have the knowledge to identify the ledger account by just reading the what transaction. There is no need to create what this there is no need to pass the entry here. Okay, but in exam purpose should be pass this journal entry. Then step number 3 is there, that is voucher entry. This is very important one. So after creation of ledgers, okay, which are the ledger involved in the transaction, then with the help of that you can possible to record in the tally by using what, voucher. So that while passing the transaction in the tally, we should be identify which voucher will to be take the reference for recording the transaction in the tally. Okay, for that we should be observe the nature of transaction. After observing the nature of transaction, decide whether this comes under voucher and it is comes under contra, payment, receipt, sales, debit note, credit note, purchase, like that you should be decide. After deciding that on the nature of voucher, we should be pass the entry. Then for this the syntax or path is gateway of tally, that is alt F3. Then from the gateway of tally, alt F3, select account voucher. When you select the account voucher, you display the account voucher screen. From that, select the specific voucher you want to record the particular transaction. with the help of what, that functional keys. Contra F4, payment F5, receipt F6, journal voucher F7, sales F8. Okay, debit note voucher F control F8, then purchase voucher, then what, credit voucher. Okay, like that, credit note voucher, like that you should be select. The next one, step number 4, this is very important. Say after step number 3, after selecting the what, that particular voucher, you will get the voucher entry screen. Then from that voucher entry screen, first you should be do the important aspect, that is changing the date. Okay, so for changing of the date, you should be press function key F2. See here, when you are in the voucher entry screen, that time when you are press the functional key F2, you will get the chance for changing the dates. Okay, so which date we should mention? Nothing but the transaction date. When the transaction is happened in the company, that transaction date should be mentioned. How to change the date? By pressing F2. Okay, but in your what education version it's not possible to change the date, but in case of license version, that is a gold and silver, you can change the date by pressing F2. Okay, the next step, that is step number 5, record in the voucher. Okay, after changing the date, then you move on to the what, recording the transaction on the basis of what, nature of voucher. Some vouchers will ask to record the credit one first, then after debit, but some vouchers will ask to record debit first, then credit, so that on the nature of that voucher, okay, we should be record the ledger account in the particular voucher. The next one, 6th one, we should be provide the what, narration. In below that voucher entry screen, we will get on a box. In that you should be present the narration. The narration nothing but what, brief explanation of that transaction. Okay, after giving the what, narration, you should be press enter button. As soon as you press the enter button, okay, we will get one screen, one small triangle screen. From that you should be select what, yes. By pressing Y from the keyboard, you can accept that particular transaction that you recorded in the voucher. Okay, when you press the yes, that time the Tally will accept that transaction. Then it says that the transaction is recorded. Okay, this is the what steps need to be involved for passing the entry in the Tally. Okay, then next we want to move on to the very important information we should be observe while passing the entry. But we should be configure two features in Tally before recording the transaction. Say, I think you have the familiar with the double entry system, okay, not single entry system, correct? Okay, so that due to that reason, in Tally they provide both the platform, that is a single entry system mode and double entry system mode. But we are familiar with the word double entry system mode, so that please do this one configure, that is, see, observe here, the accounts configure. When you press the F12, no, that time you will get this configuration screen. Okay, the two screen in this screen, this divided into two parts. One is account and inventory. We have only the what accounts, so that we'll move for this side. In that, please observe this second one we have. Second one, use single entry mode for payment receipt contra vouchers. So if you are given here yes, nothing but the Tally, it will give the platform to record the accounts in the single entry mode. Okay, but we are familiar with the what, double entry mode, so that this option should be as a what, no. Okay, what is it saying that here? Use single entry mode. You don't want to use the single entry mode. We require what? Double entry. So that you should be press as a what? No. Okay. Then one more thing here, that is fourth one. Use credit debit instead of to or by during the entry. Okay, see, this is a suggestion, very important. If you are familiar with the to or by, say by here nothing but what? Debit item, to nothing but what? Credit. When you pass the entries, no, that you will pass some account debtor to some account, correct? No, so here debit nothing, by nothing but what? Here debit, to nothing but what? Credit items, nothing but you will get the confusion here. Okay, so for avoid this confusion, go for what? Credit and debit. So in this situation, for this option, you should be say as what? Yes, because I want to use credit or debit instead of what? To or by. So that you should be give as a what? Yes. Okay, when you are doing this to configure, okay, it is a very helpful to you to pass the entries, because you are practicing like that, so that we should be do this kind of configure. One is what? Second one, in accounting configure, use single entry mode for payment or receipt or contra voucher should be provided what? No. Then one more, fourth one, use credit or debit instead of what? To or by during the entry. Yes, you should be use credit or debit for entering the transaction in the voucher. Okay, we should be do this kind of to configuration, but in examination there is no need for showing this screen. Okay, there is no need for drawing the screen, just what knowledge purpose I told this one. Next we will move on to the what? Passing the entries with the some example. Okay, I taken first transaction. Now please be careful. Okay, while explaining, you should be write like this in your examination. This is a 14 marks compulsory question. What is the first one? The entry I taken, there is a 1/4/2019. Mr. Kumar started the business with cash of rupees 5 lakh. This is a transaction. Then what is the steps we discussed? First step is what? Generalizing or general entry. First identify the accounts here. One is what? In this transaction we can identify two accounts. One is Kumar account, second one is cash account. So this is the two accounts that are affecting in this particular transaction. Okay, so then generalize the transaction. So the first step, what is the journal entry? Then what is the entry here? Cash account debtor, because the cash account is a what? Real nature of account. So what is the rules of real nature of account? The debit what comes in, credit what goes out. When Kumar started the business, he starting the business. For that he invested the cash, nothing but the business receiving the cash, or cash is inflow to the business. So that we should be what? Debit the cash account. I think you know the business business entity concept. Okay, in business entity concept, it says that the business is separated from the owner. Okay, so which are the books you are maintaining, or which are the accounts you are maintaining, they should be in the name of business, not in the name of owner, so that the business should be kept aside from the owner. So that here when the Kumar is investing the amount in the business, then the business will receive the what? Cash. Okay, so when the business is receiving the cash, then the cash is inflows to the business. So the cash account related to real nature of account. So real nature of account rule says that debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Here debit is inflows to the business, sorry, cash is inflows to the business, so that I debit it to the cash account, that is cash account debtor 2. Another account is which one? The Kumar account. Okay, that is Kumar capital account. Okay. So it is a Kumar's capital account. Okay, do as a Kumar's capital account. It is Kumar's capital account. Then why I created this one? Because Kumar is a personal ledger of account. What are the rules of personal ledger of account here? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here the Kumar is giving the amount to the business, so is a giver, so that I credited. So what is the entry here? Cash account to capital account. Then write on the transaction. For the transaction, cash introduced in the business by the owner. This is the what? Narration. Then what is the next step here? The creation of ledger account. So here, in this transaction we have two ledger account. Correct, no? So in this two ledger account, okay, with the help of this two ledger account in Tally need to be created. So that I told for our reference to pass this entry. Then here, which are the two accounts we have here? Cash account and capital account. For creation of this, which is the syntax or path here, gateway of Tally, Alt F3, account information. From that ledger, from that we should be select what? Single ledger. From that it should be select as a create, because these two accounts are different in nature. Its two accounts comes under separate group, so that I am using what? Single ledger. Okay, so one more information, the cash account. The cash account is what? Predefined group in ledger account in the Tally. I discussed this one. The two ledger accounts are predefined. The first one cash account, second one profit and loss account. Okay, so that there is no need for creation of this cash account in the Tally, because it's already predefined nothing but already will be exist in the Tally software. So now we have to create only one account, that is what? Kumar's capital account. Okay, then we go for what? Creation of ledger. The first one we have, that is what? Cash account. See here, this cash account already what? In the Tally, because it's a predefined ledger in the Tally, so that there is no need to create the ledger account. One more thing I will say that if you created any ledger once in the Tally, there is no need for create again and again. Okay, then here the cash is what? Already predefined ledger account, so that there is no need for creation here. Then which one is another account is here? That is Kumar's capital account, that need to be created, because it is not a predefined one. We should be create. So how to create this one? I already told the what path. By using that path, okay, we need to be go for ledger creation form. In ledger creation form, you should be give the name, that is what? Kumar's capital account. Okay, you should be type this one in name, the Kumar's capital account. Then alias, nothing but any kind of sub names they have. Okay, then there should be record if they. Then after that you should be specify this very important one under nothing but is a group. Which group the Kumar's capital ledger account comes. Okay, that should be select carefully. So Kumar's capital account comes under the capital account group, because the Kumar is giving the cash to the business in the form of what? Capital. So that the Kumar account should be comes under capital account. Okay, so the time of creation of ledger, be careful for these two, that is name of the ledger, that comes under which group. Okay, so Kumar capital account comes under capital account, because the Kumar investing the capital. So under nothing but what? Group, the Kumar capital account should be grouped under capital account. Okay, then this is the what? Creation of ledger. The next step is what? Voucher entry. See here, in voucher entry, okay, what is the syntax for this? Later on I will syntax for this. This gateway of Tally, Alt F3, then accounting voucher. From that you should be select account. From that you should be select what? Voucher, type of voucher. So please observe this transaction. What the transaction says? Mr. Kumar started the business with cash of rupees 5 lakh. See here, when the Kumar introducing the cash to the business, so the business will receive the what? Cash. Okay, the business receive the cash, nothing but the cash inflows to the business, nothing but the business is receiving the cash. Okay, so it is cash received, there should be record in the form of what? Receipt voucher. Already I told this one. If the company receiving the cash from the outside, that time the company should be use receipt voucher. If the payment, that time should be use what? Payment voucher. But here the Kumar investing the capital, nothing but what? Business receiving the cash, so that we should be record this transaction in receipt voucher because it's a cash received by the company. Receipt of cash. Next. Then after pressing what? F6. Okay, you will get what? Receipt voucher. The first thing is very important. You need to be press F2 for change the what? Dates. Okay, which is the date for this transaction? 1/4/2019. Okay, by pressing F2 you will take what? Date column. Then by pressing F2 you can change the date, but in education version it's not possible, even though you should write this step. Then after changing the date, go for what? Recording the entry. See here, this is the receipt voucher. The receipt voucher always demands what? Credit 1. Okay, recording the voucher it always demands what? First credit entry, which is the account is credited. We credited Kumar's capital account, correct? No, so that first record that one, the Kumar's capital account. Then amount of rupees 5 lakh. After recording the credit item, record what? Debit 1, which is the debit 1 cash account. Okay, this is the what? Entry in the receipt voucher. In receipt voucher, first you should record what? Credit 1, credit account, that is a Kumar capital account. The second one, cash account, amount of rupees 5 lakh. Then give the narration, the cash introduced to the cash introduced in the business. Then after giving narration, you should be press enter button. Okay, enter button. Then you will get the small box. In that you should be select what? Yes. Okay, by pressing Y key from the keyboard, the transaction will accept by the tally. Okay, this is the method to record the transactions. The steps will be repeating. Okay, but on the base of transaction you should be go like this. You will get one screen, one small box. In that you should be select what? Yes button by pressing Y from the keyboard. Now go move on to the second transaction. On 1/4/2019, opened a bank account in SBI, deposit rupees 1 lakh. Please observe this transaction. Okay, as soon as you're reading the transaction, you should be analyze that whether it's the cash inflow or cash outflow. Okay, then which kind of transaction the company did, like that you should be analyzed. After that we'll go for what? Identify the accounts, which are the accounts is involved. The first one, opened bank account in SBI, deposit rupees 1 lakh. Nothing but the company deposited the cash in the bank for the purpose of opening the account, bank account, where? SBI. Nothing but what here? The fund flows from cash account of the company to the bank account. Correct? No? From cash to the what? Bank, the fund is moving. Okay? Then when the fund is moving from cash account to the bank account in the cash account, that time which voucher we should be select? Which voucher? Already I explained that one. Okay, I will see later. Then here please observe the entry. From this entry we should be identify the accounts. Which are the account we have? The first account we have, that is SBI bank account, because SBI is receiving the cash. Then second account is what? The cash account. These two accounts will affect in this transaction. Okay, first is what is the step? Generalize the transaction. Okay, we will generalized. Okay, which is the entry here? First one, SBI bank account, because SBI bank account is a personal in nature, so that the rules of personal nature of account: debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here the SBI bank account receiving the cash, so it is debit. The next one, cash account. Okay, the cash account is a what? Relation of account. So when the company deposits the cash to the bank, that time the cash will outflow from the business. So what is the rules? Debit debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So here cash is outflow from the business, so it is credit. So how much is amount? 1 lakh. This generated is only for our reference, for the purpose of what? Creation of ledger in the tally. Okay, then give the narration here. The cash deposit into the bank, the simple one. Next step is what? Creation of ledger account. Okay, so we have two ledger account here. One is SBI bank account, second is what? Cash account. For this creation of these accounts, what is the syntax or path? already discussed in the first transaction, that is gateway of tally, alt F3, account information, ledger, then single ledger. Why I use here single ledger? Because these two are different in nature. This comes under a different group, so that I use single ledger, then create. Okay, then at the time of creation of ledger, be careful. In this transaction involved two accounts, one is bank account and cash account. See here, already I told in the first transaction, that is cash account is a what? Predefined ledger in the tally, so that there is no need for creation of cash account. Okay, then another account we have, that is what? Bank account, that should be created, because there is no predefined account in the tally. So we should be create what? Bank account. Which bank account here? They only specified that SBI, so that we should be create the ledger account in the name of what? SBI bank account. Okay, then in that we should be give any kind of name, subnames if the bank is have. Then one more is very important thing, we should be mention which group that is considered as a what? Under. Okay, nothing but SBI bank account comes under which group? Okay, that should be specified under the what? Option under. Okay, so here this SBI account comes under bank account group, so that under should be given as a what? Bank account. Okay, this is the way of what? Creation of ledger. Then move on to voucher entry. See here, already told that one. The transaction happened between what? Bank account to the cash account to the bank account. Nothing but the fund flows from bank to cash, cash to bank. Then which voucher should be select here? Please think. We discussed in the concept of voucher entry. Any transaction is happened between cash account, bank account to the cash account. That time, in this situation, we should be use contra voucher. Is clear? Okay. Then how to decide this contra voucher? See, this is syntax. Gateway of tally, alt F3, account voucher. From account voucher, you should be press F4 functional key. You will get what? Contra voucher. Say when you offer the F4, you will get the contra voucher screen. From that contra voucher screen, we can possible to enter the transaction. Before that, the first step we have, that is what? We should be change the date. Don't forget about that. After selecting the voucher, first we should be do the what? Change the date. Okay, because the transaction has different dates, correct? No. So first we should be change the date by pressing F2. We'll give the chance to change the date. After changing the date, go for record. Okay, it is a contra voucher. The contra voucher asks for record first credit account. Which is the credit account here? Which one is we credited the account? That is cash account. That should be record first credit one. Then next go for what? Debit one. Which is the debit account we debited? That is SBI account. So in contra voucher, first we should be record the credit one. Second we will record debit one. Okay, this is a what? Entry in contra voucher. After that, give the narration here. There is what? Cash deposit to the bank. Next one, after this, give the narration, press enter button. Okay, by pressing enter button, you will get this kind of screen. From that, press what? Yes, by pressing the Y button in your keyboard. Okay, this is a what? Recording the second transaction. Next, move on to the third one, that is 1/4/2019 purchased a computer for rupees 25,000, furniture worth rupees 10,000. Is clearly given here. It is what? The company purchased fixed assets. These two are fixed assets, correct? No? Computer and furniture. They purchased by payment of what? Cash. Okay. Then what is the entry here? That is computer account data, furniture account data to cash account, because the computer and furniture are the real nature of account. When we are purchasing the asset, okay, is the asset will be inflows to the business, so that we should be debit. then when you're paying the cash also in real nature, so cash will outflow from the business. Okay, then in this situation, this is very important one. The so many of will get the confusion, sir, whether we need to be record this one in purchase voucher or what, payment voucher, because we are paying the cash, correct? No, cash will outflow from the business. Then here they given what you are purchased. So due to these two thing, so many of you will get the confusion. Whether it to be used purchase voucher or we are paying the cash, whether to be used payment voucher. Okay, I'll give the clarification for this. See here, we are purchasing what here? Fixed assets. Okay, 5 fixed assets for payment of cash. For payment of cash. So this entry pass in the tally by using payment voucher, not for purchase voucher. See here, if you are purchasing any goods, raw material like that, okay, then only we need to be use purchase voucher. If you are purchasing other than that, okay, that time you should be used for payment voucher if you are paying the cash. So here the company is purchasing the what? Fixed assets. Fixed assets by payment of cash, so that you should be use payment voucher. Okay, before that we will go for step by step. First one, general entry, which is the general entry is that here we have total 3 accounts. In that 2 is a fixed asset. Okay, the fixed assets comes under the coming to the business. So this fixed assets in real nature of accounts, so it should be debit. That is a computer account data, furniture account data to cash account, because we are paying the what? Cash here. So the cash is also real nature of account, so cash is outflow from the business, so that should be credit. What's the entry here? Computer account data, furniture account data to cash account. The total amount of cash we paid 35,000, because 25,000 for computer, 10,000 for furniture. Total amount is 35,000. Then give the narration. Computer and what? Furniture purchased by the company by payment of cash. Okay. Next, creation of ledger account here. So we have total 3 accounts here. That is computer account, furniture account, and cash account. I think already you know that the cash is predefined one, so that there is no need for creation of cash account. Then next, another 2 we have, that is computer and furniture. See here, this computer and furniture is same nature, correct? Now both are what? Fixed assets. So these 2 accounts come under same nature of group. Which group? That is fixed asset group. So that in this situation, okay, we can use what? Multiple group ledger creation. Okay, because these 2 accounts in similar what? Nature of group, so that we can use for what? Multiple ledger account creation option. Okay, then what is the syntax for that? Gateway of tally, account information, ledger, then multiple ledger. Why you use multiple ledger here? These 2 accounts, which are the account? Computer and furniture comes under what? Same group. Which group? Fixed assets group. So that instead of creating single, okay, I'll go for what? Multiple group. So listen here, there is no or compulsory to create a multiple group in this situation. You can go for what? Single group also, but it will take time. If it is have the same nature, there is a group, same group, then you go for what? Multiple ledger account, because it's reduce the what? Time for creation. Then go for what? Create. Then regarding the cash, already explained, the cash is already what? Predefined, there is no need for creation. Then next we have what? 2 accounts, that is 2, that is computer and furniture. This we can use, create the group by using what? Multiple ledger option. Say when you are creating the multiple ledger creation option, that time first you should be specify the group name. Okay, in single ledger option, no, first you will mention the what? Name of the ledger. After that, under which group it is comes under. But in case of multiple, first you should be select which group comes under that particular accounts. So you should be using what? First group. Which group these both the accounts have? That is fixed assets. So that first select the what? Fixed assets group while creating the multiple. Then next, after that we will get the screen for creation, that is a ledger account. In that we will get the what? Computer account, first one, second one, another account is what? Furniture account. Okay, these two comes under fixed assets group. Okay, after creation of this we'll go for voucher entry. Already I told that the company is purchasing what? Fixed assets. So that by fixed asset, by payment of cash, very important one, for payment of cash. If it is credit basis, that time you should use different voucher. But here the company is purchasing fixed assets for payment of cash, so that will be use payment voucher F5. Okay, if it is in credit basis, I will for that also I have one entry here. In that I will explain. Okay, now it is what need to be used? Payment voucher, because the company is purchasing asset for payment of cash. Okay, so we need to be used what? Payment voucher. The next one, as soon as you press the F5 in the voucher screen, you will get payment voucher screen. In the situation, first you should be change the date by pressing F2. After changes the date, you go for what? Making the entry. Then in payment voucher, first it demands for debit 1. Debit item should be record. What are the two accounts we have debit? Okay, we debited two accounts. One is computer account, second one furniture account. Okay, these two accounts should be record. Then which should be record credit 1, that is cash account, that is 35,000. Okay, this like need to be record. Okay, next one for this will be record what? Narration. After giving narration, press press enter button. You will get some like this screen. From there select what? Yes by pressing Y. Okay, this is the entry for payment voucher.